Remember, Apple sucks, and that's it.
So he's telling me 3.0 is here, but I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god, is that the new iPhone 7? Can I test it out? Can I play with it? Can I take a camera? Can I use the camera, please?
No. No.
Hello and welcome to another unnecessary unboxing here from Rickydees Productions. Today we're going to be unboxing the new iPhone 7. Be forewarned, this specific box doesn't come with the headphones. Normal retail devices will come with the Lightning headphones and a Lightning to 3.5mm jack. My thoughts on it not having a headphone jack are that it's bullshit and it doesn't help me by taking it away. If it did help me, I would be totally fine with it, but I'm just losing something. I'm not gaining anything. What I would like to see from OEMs is to actually give me two ports. So give me two Lightning ports, give me two USB-C ports, and then I'd be totally happy with you taking away the old technology called the 3.5mm jack. Like, it's old, I know. Give me something new then. Don't just take it away. That's my thoughts on it, and if you complain about it and still buy this phone, then you're the one who's playing yourself. Anyways, this is also a 128GB jet black version, so other iPhones will feel differently than this one. With those notes out of the way, let's talk about how this phone feels. Good. I genuinely have to compliment Apple in the build of this phone. It feels really nice. It's like I'm holding a piece of curved glass. No metal, no other type of substance on the phone. Even the antenna lines are hard to see. The only problem with this build is that it's super slippery. So if you drop your phone easily, get a case. Also, it kind of feels like it'll scratch up and get dented up really quick. So make sure you watch out for that. And also fingerprints will be there no matter what you do. But overall, it's an enjoyment to feel in hand. But in terms of design, it's almost identical to the former two iPhones. The only difference is that there's now a larger camera bump, no headphone port, and there's also no antenna lines on the back. They are now on the top and bottom instead of on the back. That's it though. It's really disappointing to see such little thought put into making this iPhone look new. One cool thing though is a new home button. It is no longer a physical button. It is a capacitive button with a really good haptic feedback. So it vibrates. It almost feels like you're clicking the whole screen. It's basically 3D touch on the home button. For iPhone veterans, you'll need to take a minute to get used to it, but it does the job well. Just avoid using gloves because it won't work with them on. Onto the software, this is iOS 10, and it has some cool new features like Google Now inspired overview screen when you slide all the way to the left, and that's either on the home screen or the lock screen, as well as a redesigned control center and notification area. The notifications are still as bad as before though. A really cool part is that every touch of the screen has some haptic feedback, and that honestly makes the whole software experience feel whole. One thing to note is to unlock the phone, you have to press the home button now. Slide to unlock just doesn't exist anymore. And iOS is still as boring as ever. Now this is all displayed on the same old display from the 6 and 6S, 750 by 1334. It's nothing new, and it's still Retina, so a PPI of 326. It will look good, it just won't look any better. If you've seen an iPhone in the last 2 years, you've seen this display before. Now, this does come with a new A10 processor from Apple, which is a quad-core plus 2 GB of RAM. And finally, Apple has pushed the storage up to a minimum of 32 gigs, but you can upgrade to 128 and 256 gigabytes. This is $100 extra for every storage bump, so keep that in mind. In terms of the camera, it's good. Slightly better than the iPhone 6S, but personally, I still like my Galaxy S7 in the daylight. The only part I really like more is that it has more of a controlled white balance when you're taking low light photos, so whites look a lot better and makes the picture look a bit crisper. Still a very good camera, but best, not quite there yet. Onto the speaker, which is one of the biggest improvements, it's really loud. And the best speaker from Apple so far. It's a good experience, it's nice and loud, so no real complaints from me, and the bass is pretty nice. But overall, it's another iPhone. I still don't find this phone to be a huge upgrade from an iPhone 6S. Upgrading to this phone from that phone isn't stupid, just make sure you study up on this phone as much as possible before you make the decision to buy it. Don't just spend your money on the Apple logo. If you're looking to get into an iPhone for the first time or have an older iPhone that's older than the iPhone 6, this is definitely the best iPhone you can get. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to drop that in the like button. Subscribe to the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.